I'm gon' win. You gon' win. Everything around us winning. Everything around us winning. Hey, I don't own the rights to this music, but y'all over here, Montgomery Maximized Tax Service, we winning. We winning, baby. You know why we winning? Because there is no dollar left behind. When you choose to come to Montgomery Maximized Tax Service, you change your whole tax game. You change up your whole life. You know why? Because you don't leave your dollars on the table. You get to keep them in your pocket. Let's jump into day 4 of the 12 days of Taxmas. All right, let's get with it. Tonight we are talking about the non-refundable credits. Now I'm just gonna drop y'all a quick message right quick. And drop y'all a quick little secret. When you hear me say golden gem, you need to chime in because that's some hot information. If I say golden gem, I don't care what you're doing. You better stop what you're doing and put your ears on hustle, baby, because you need to tune into that, okay? All right, for starters, for those of you who don't know what a non-refundable credit is, a non-refundable credit is a credit that the IRS will give you that will reduce your tax liability dollar for dollar. Okay, it's not going to actually yield you a cash refund or a tax refund check. It will only reduce your tax liability dollar for dollar. Example, if you got a tax liability for $500 and say we got you the energy efficient home credit for $700. For one, it's a non-refundable credit and it don't roll over. So you can't carry it forward. What does that mean, Sharice? What that means to you is it's going to reduce your tax liability from $500 down to zero, but that other $200 is going to be left on the table. It's going to be left on the table. They get to keep it because you can't utilize it. So I don't really like those scenarios because, again, here at Montgomery Maximized Tax Service, we leave no dollar left behind, okay? So, again, that's what that means to you. So when we're talking about non-refundable credits, we want to know what credits are we entitled to, especially those of us that are freelancers, sole proprietors, small business owners, partnerships, corporations. We want you to know that you have options with the non-refundable credits. We're going to talk about a few tonight, but we're not going to talk about them all. But when we're talking about the non-refundable credits, those are the credits that you want to utilize to reduce your tax liability so that you're not coming out of pocket with as much money to pay the IRS. We would like to balance that out to zero if we could utilize all of our credits. Again, you would need to contact Montgomery Maximized Tax Service to benefit from that because we're offering free consultations. Free 30-minute consultations until January the 15th of 2025. So if you have any questions about what income bracket you're in, what credits you're entitled to, whatever the case may be, contact us. Drop us an email, call us on the phone, 980-280-4173, and we'll be happy to help you. That's what we're here for. All right. So I know a lot of y'all have been waiting on the clean energy credit or the EV credit for the the electric vehicles. I'm sorry. Okay, that credit is okay. Is the base credit? The base of that credit starts at $2,500 and it can go up to $7,500 if it's a new. If I'm sorry, y'all. If it is a new electric vehicle. If your electric vehicle is used, then you can get up to $4,000. Okay. So, what does that mean to me, Sharice? That means that you need to be contacting Montgomery Maximized Tax Service or your tax preparer so that they can see how you can best utilize that credit if you're entitled to it and you have an electric vehicle. But there is a catch-22 to that credit. Golden gem. Catch-22 for that credit is, for those of you who knew about it and took that credit at the time that you purchased your vehicle, guess what? There is a phase out for it. The phase out is for married, filing, joint, $300,000. If you're single or married, filing separate, it's $150,000. If you are head of household, that credit phases out at $225,000. What does that mean to me, Sharice? That means that if you took that credit when you purchased your vehicle and you hit the phase out amount, you're going to have a tax liability. So you need to be talking to somebody right now, or you need to be contacting Montgomery Maximized Tax Service for your free consultation so you can see how we can help you. And if you didn't take the credit at the time that you purchased the vehicle and you hit the phase out amount, guess what? You have nothing to worry about because you're not entitled to the credit. But if you didn't take that credit and you didn't phase out, you don't leave your money on the table. You need to give us a call so we can help you get what you're entitled to, because you can get a credit up to $7,500 if you have an electric vehicle or a fuel cell vehicle. Again, hit us up by email, phone, drop us something in the chat. We'll get back to you. We'll love to help you out with those issues. The next credit that we're going to talk about is one that I mentioned earlier, which is the energy efficient home improvement credit. So if you did any type of energy efficient installments in your home for 2023, after January 1st, 2023, you're able to get up to $3,200 back of a credit for energy efficient items that you have equipped your home with. Now, the thing about that is it is a non-refundable credit and it does not roll over, okay? The next one we'll be talking about is the residential clean energy credit. That credit usually provides you with a 30% credit and of whatever the purchase cost of that item was. So a few items that will be qualified items would be like solar electric panels, solar water heaters, wind turbines, fuel cells, battery storages, stuff like that. Those items would be classified as residential clean energy appliances, or that you would be able to receive a credit for, up to 30% of that credit for the total cost of that item. Now, guess what? Golden gem. Guess what? The residential clean energy credit does carry forward. So if you do not utilize the entire credit for this tax year, the remaining balance of whatever you have left over can carry over to the next tax year to reduce your tax liability for that next tax year. Golden gem, baby, golden gem. Again, those are just a few of the golden gems that the gems that I wanted to drop to you tonight to make you aware of some of the things that was going on with this tax season, to help you get a better view of your current tax situation, because that is important. And I just need everybody to know that if you have any tax issues, Montgomery Maximized Tax Service is here to help you. Take advantage of the free 30-minute consultation. It will change your life. It will help you to see things on a different scale. Again, the objective is to keep more dollars in your pocket. Don't leave them on the table. You don't get to charge them interest for the money they hold for you. And in a lot of these cases, as you see with the non-refundable credits, they're not holding it. You just lose it. That residential energy credit is just one of the few credits that they do allow you to roll over and not lose. Y'all have a blessed night. Until tomorrow, I look forward to speaking with you on day 5, dropping more gems. You have to tune in tomorrow to see what we're talking about. I don't own the rights to this music, but we winning. If you want to win, you better contact Montgomery Maximized Tax Service, because I guarantee you, you have been leaving money on the table. And you can go back and do audits up to 3 years. If you feel like you left money on the table, contact us and we'll talk about an audit review. And we can go back and look and see if we can do an amendment to get those dollars you left on the table.